Hello, my name is Asim Sheikh, and this is a crash course about HTML. So let's start. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. If I break down these four words, hypertext, which means simply that you can add hyperlinks inside the HTML using HTML. Markup language, it's a markup language, which means you can add files to the using HTML. And it's not a programming language, it's a markup language again, which means you cannot add variables or functions or objects or classes using HTML. Okay, it's a markup language, not a programming language. If I talk about the building blocks of HTML, so HTML is all about elements. Okay, so tags are building blocks of HTML. And if I talk about tags, there are two type of tags: opening tag and closing tag, right? Anything which is written inside angular brackets are tags. And as you can see, opening tag just have the angular brackets, while the closing tag have a forward slash before we start writing something inside the opening and the closing tag. That's how we differentiate them. Between the opening and closing tag, whatever we're gonna write will become the content of that tag. As a content, we can write some text or we can provide some other tags as well, right? Altogether they're known as a element. Okay, so opening tag, closing tag, and content in between together they're known as element. We're gonna call them HTML element, right? And HTML is all about full of HTML elements. Cool. Type of HTML elements: according to the layout, we do have two type of HTML elements: inline and block level. Inline elements are elements which occupies minimum space required, and two inline elements will always gonna start from the same line. They don't start with a new line. While block level elements, they start with a new line and they cover 100% width of the website. Okay, and every block level element will start with a new line. Apart from that, it is possible to change width and height with the help of CSS when we do have a block level element. With inline element, it's not possible to change its width and height. For that, we have to change an inline element property to block level. Right. Attributes. Attributes are something that gives extra information about the tag. Okay, and it is always defined inside the opening tag, right? They always have structure like this. We're gonna write the name of the attribute equals to and double apostrophe. When we're gonna see the practical, we will see more about attributes. Let's proceed. Boilerplate of HTML. This is the basic structure of HTML. Okay, this is the minimum that you have to write. Okay, line number one, that is not a tag, that is declaration, right? So line number one basically declares the version of HTML to the browser. Okay, with the help of line number one, your browser will be able to identify that this document belongs to HTML5. It's an HTML5 document, right? Line number two, the HTML tag, also known as the root tag or the parent element of all the tags, right? Root tag. Okay, we write nothing outside of this HTML tag. Okay, no other tag would come outside of the HTML tag. Remember, line number one is a declaration, not a tag. HTML tag has two childs, head and body. Okay, these are the two direct childs of HTML. Body is responsible for carrying everything that you want to show inside your website. Okay, when you're going to open your website or whatever you're going to see, okay, that thing should come inside body. Head tag responsible for carrying everything that provides extra information about the website, just like the title tag, which gives you the title of the page, that HTML page. Okay, title will be visible on the top of the browser as a tab, right? So yeah, that's it. That's the basic structure of HTML. And so let's start.
To start coding, we will be using Repellent. Repellent is a website. It's an online IDE where you can write your code and run. Okay. We will not be using Notepad because that's boring. This thing will make your website, the coding experience more interesting. Okay, it has a lot of shortcuts and it is basically online, so all the websites that you're gonna make are live in a way, so you can share them directly. So it's a nice platform to go with. Okay, I'm gonna create a new file over here. Okay, I'm gonna name it as demo. Sorry, over here we need to select the language. I'm gonna select HTML, CSS, JS, and the name I'm gonna give it as crash course. Let's create Drupal. This is the platform. If you want to see your website on a full screen, you can click on this button over here. Right, I already have some code. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna put exclamation mark and tab. Okay, so that is the basic boilerplate of HTML. As we know, we do have three files over here: index.html, script.js, and style.css. Right now we are working with index.html. Later on we'll see how we can link style.css and script.js with it. Sorry, script.js. Okay, right. So the boilerplate. Don't worry about this metadata. Okay, this is some extra information that we are getting. Okay, doc type declaration we do have. Okay, let's see some of the tags. Okay, first of all, let's see some block level tags. Block level tags. This is how we put a comment. Okay, as a shortcut you can hold control and // that's gonna make a line comment like that. Okay, over that line. Okay, each one is a block level tag. Right. Similarly, we do have H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. Hello, small world. H6 is smaller than H1, right? Apart from that, division is known as the container tag. Okay, a division tag, div. Okay, it is basically a container which can contain more than one tag. Any tag can contain more than one tag, but division is a container, so it is basically used to do that. Right, we can put an Asian maybe over here. I'm gonna write Spider-Man and maybe a paragraph tag, which is also a block level tag. Okay, I'm gonna say lorem tab. Okay, that's gonna give me a lot of text, so those shortcuts are quite handy, right? Okay, everything over here is have a opening and a closing tag. Okay, but some tags are doesn't work that way. They don't have a closing one. We call them empty tags. Right, we will also see them. Before that, I would like to show you the inline tags. Inline tags. Okay, like we do have bold V tag, which is inline. Okay, which will give us bold letters. Okay, we do have I tag. Okay, which is italic. This is italic. This is italic. We do have hue tag, which is for underline. Okay, this is underline. And then we do have else tag. Okay, this is basically give you text with crossed. Okay, which is crossed. We'll see. this is not important. Let's run our code. Here we go. Bold, italic, underline, and hashtag. Right. So all of these tags, as you can see, line through. Okay, the last one that we've done is line through. So these are all inline tags. That's why you can see that they are all coming in single line. While these tags, right, H1, H6, H1, paragraph, they all are coming in different lines because they are block level. Cool. We should also see some attributes as we have learned about them, right? Let's see attribute style. Attribute is something that we always write in the opening tag, right? So I'm doing that. Style attribute is responsible for adding CSS. Like we can add background color to red and color, which is the text color, to yellow. Okay, they are all separated by semicolon if you see, right? Two properties should be separated by semicolons. Okay. Property and value should be separated by a colon. Right, let's run our code. Here we go. Right. So yeah, I think that's it for today. Right, in the next class we will see media tags, which are images, audio, video, iframe. Okay, and bye bye.
Welcome back, guys. My name is Asim Sheikh. Today we'll learn about media tags. Media tags deals with media. Of course, we have image, audio, video, iframe. Okay, we'll be covering these. So let's code. Okay, so I've opened a REPL project. Okay, I do have three files: index.html, script.js, style.css. I will start by putting exclamation mark and tab. Okay, that's the shortcut of getting the boilerplate of HTML. We need to learn the media tags. I will start with the image. For image, we use img. Okay, we got two attributes inside it: source and alt. What happens with alt? Let's see first. Okay, I'm gonna say this is an image. I'm gonna say that. Let's run our code. So if we do not have an image, or the image that we are using is broken, in that case we'll be getting this broken image logo with the text this is an image. Okay, but if we have an image, okay, for using an image right now I'm gonna just search for an image online now. An image, make sure that you take the bigger image. Okay, otherwise your URL will be very big and your image will be very small. Right click, copy image address. I'm coming back, I'm gonna put the image over here. Right, let's run our code. Okay, as usual the image size is quite big. It's 800 by 600 pixels. Okay, if I'm gonna open this thing on a new tab, okay, you'll be able to see the image true size. We can manipulate its size though. Okay, for doing that we can provide height or width. I'm gonna width let's say 100. Whatever the number we are writing, that will be in pixels. Here we go. The width changes. We can change height and width together, but that will stretch our image. As 200, let's say. that will stretch the image. Okay, it's not gonna look great, but yeah, that's how we do it. Right, we do have a solution for this. We will see that when we're gonna use CSS. Okay, that will be starting from the next class. Okay, cool. Done with the image. Okay, let's take audio. Okay, I'm gonna use the audio tag now. Fine. For using audio tag, we use audio tag like that. This one way of doing it, right? If you're very definite about the audio, I'm gonna take an audio from here. I'm gonna click on the straight order button, upload file. Okay, I hope I should be having an audio file with me. Got it. Right, I got this audio file which is aot.mp3. I'm gonna put it over here, aot.mp3. Right, apart from that, we should be also writing controls. Okay, otherwise we'll not be able to see any control. Okay, the buttons will not be there so that we can run it. I'm gonna click on it. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but yeah, the audio was playing. Right, uh next part. Okay, instead of using these buttons, you can also use some JavaScript to play the video, to play the audio, but we see that when we're gonna do JavaScript. Okay, for now this is what we got. Right, if you don't want to keep the source over here, you can also keep the source outside, hit the source tag, source. Yes, OURC source SRC. I'm gonna put it as AOT or MP3. Let's run our code again, and same effect. Right, so either you're gonna put the source over here or over here. Over here we are putting the source so that we can provide different formats. Maybe some browser may not accept mp3 files, so we can provide different formats over here, right, to work with. Okay, we can have multiple source tag inside an audio tag. Same thing goes with the video tag as well. Right, video tag works same. Okay, just instead of audio we have to write video, video, video tag. uh Next thing we're gonna use is the iframe. Okay, suppose we have to put in a YouTube video over here. Okay, for that what I can do, I'll just go to YouTube. Okay, straightforward. Right, okay, suppose I do have this video. I'm gonna click on the share button. HTML stand share button. I'm gonna copy an embed, and I am getting this iframe tag. I'm just gonna copy this. Done. I'm gonna come back and paste it. That's gonna give me the YouTube video. Here we go, it's done. Okay, so that's how we can embed YouTube video. Iframe can be used for other purpose as well. Suppose I want to show some other website inside this website. Okay, if that is allowing me, right, I'm gonna say, okay, so let me just open for a website. First of all, I'm gonna open amazing awesome .github.io. Okay, I do have this. I'm gonna copy this. Okay, I'm gonna come back. Okay, I'm gonna use the iframe tag. I'm gonna use the iframe tag and let's put this thing up over here. Cool. Let's see. I'm gonna open this thing on a new tab. Here we go. See, I'm getting the other website inside this website, right? So that's what iframe can do. It can open any kind of document, basically an HTML document, a video document, an audio document. Sorry, not the audio document. Okay. um and PDF. Okay, we do have a PDF. We can open it with iframe. So any kind of document can be opened with iframe. We can see it over there, right? So that is being done, right? What else? So yeah, let's end the video with that. Bye.